Oh, hi there. Stella here, back with another sizzling tale from Based on Not a True Story. Now, you didn't think I'd just let you settle into a boring day, did you? Grab your popcorn, or your martini, because this one's a juicy little number we're calling the RolePlay Rendezvous. Picture this. Our storyteller today calls herself Olivia. Whether that's her real name or a spicy little pseudonym, who knows? Our gal pal, Olivia, had been married to her husband, Jake, for, about 6 years. But like any good rom-com, or erotica, these things rarely go as planned. One day, she's scrolling through social media, seeing those ridiculously perfect celebrity couples who hydrate with sparkling water and never fight over the thermostat. She gets to thinking, why can't Jake and I have that heat, that spark? Hell, why can't we be as sexy as Beyoncé and Jay-Z on vacation? Cue light bulb moment. Olivia gets this idea, no, let's call it a revelation, while flipping through a steamy novel her book club was reading. Oh yes, this book club wasn't about Pride and Prejudice. Oh no, they were into Pride and Punishment. In case you're not catching my drift, it was full of bleep. She stumbles upon a chapter about, you guessed it, role-playing. Her heart races. What if she and Jake could dip their toes into the deliciously dangerous waters of fantasy? Fast forward to a Thursday night. Why Thursday? Because Friday felt too predictable, and Olivia was cultivating a middle-of-the-week kind of chaos. Olivia decides her inaugural role-playing night would take place during what Jake thought was just a normal evening at home. Oh, but it was far from normal. She texted Jake that afternoon. Meet me at the Velvet Lounge at 8 p.m. Dress sharp. Don't be late. XO Scarlett. Exclamation point optional. But let's face it, she totally added one. So who's Scarlett, you ask? Oh, Scarlett was Olivia's alter ego for the evening. A sultry femme fatale with a weakness for whiskey, bad boys, and stolen glances. Jake, bless his sweet, unsuspecting soul, replied, "Got it. Who's Scarlett?" To which Olivia only said, "You'll find out." Talk about mystery, right? Jake shows up, because punctuality is next to godliness, with a little confusion plastered across his face, until he spots Scarlett, Olivia, sitting at their dining table turned faux cocktail lounge. She's wearing a form-fitting red dress, heels that could double as lethal weapons, and an air of danger that would have scared off James Bond himself. The table? Oh, honey. It had faux martinis, rose petals, dim lighting, the whole forged ambiance. And there sits Olivia, sipping on her martini, looking like she moonlights as a femme fatale spy. Honestly, I'm surprised Jake didn't immediately think he walked into some spy thriller. But oh, Jake, he's no amateur. He leans right into the fantasy, gives her this little smirk, adjusts his tie, and says, "Well, Scarlett, what brings a dangerously beautiful woman like you to wherever this is?" Olivia, sorry, Scarlett, leans in, says, "I'm on the run, darling, and you look like the perfect kind of trouble." 2 lines in, and Jake's hooked. My girl Olivia killed it. Over the course of the evening, the plot thickens. Olivia, or Scarlett, unfolds some spicy backstory. Turns out she's on the run after, wait for it, stealing rare jewels from a museum. Jake immediately decides his role. He's a dashing detective who has to decide whether to arrest Scarlett or, let her convince him otherwise. I think you can see where this is going. And now, my favorite part, the unexpected plot twist. Just when Olivia thought this was going to be a cute, steamy romp, Jake steps up his game. He announces that he, the detective, also happens to have a dark secret. He's no stranger to thievery himself. I know, right? He out-roleplayed her. Olivia told me later in her letter, "I was genuinely shocked. Jake straight up became an improv king in that moment." The two of them spent hours encapsulated in their own drama. Champagne was popped. Secrets, though entirely fictional, were shared. And let's just say Scarlett and Detective Jake blurred the lines between catching villains and catching feelings, if you catch my drift. So, what do you take away from Olivia's little story? Well, besides the fact that Jake might have a future in theater, it's that relationships don't have to lose their spark. Sometimes you just need to throw a little gasoline on that flame, metaphorically speaking, unless you're into fire safety approved kink. No judgment. And that's it for this episode of Based on Not a True Story. Got your own steamy or downright hilarious tale to share? You know where to find me. I'll be back soon with another story guaranteed to make you laugh, gasp, or need to fan yourself. Until next time, stay curious, stay playful, and keep exploring new ways to write your own adventure book. Or adventure letter. You know what I mean. Bye for now.